All right, you guys. So welcome back to another episode of the Obi Wan Kenobi series here on Disney Plus, guys. So last week's episode was obviously a very big surprise. We got a whole lot of Darth Vader. We got to see Hayden Christensen actually somewhat in the suit. I don't know if he was actually the one doing all the fighting underneath the helmet in the suit, but definitely he was in the suit for the scene where the helmet is coming down over his head, and just really nice to see him back in the series. And then of course we got that really cool glimpse of him in the Jedi robe as Anakin Skywalker. Obi-Wan has this really brief hallucination of Anakin. Really good episode last week. I really enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, we got a lot of Vader. And then some of the controversy with last week's episode was with some of the issues that I kind of had with last week's episode, how Vader kind of seemingly just walked away from Obi-Wan Kenobi when he could have easily, I've heard some people say, jumped through the fire. I don't think he would have done anything like that. But him force pulling Obi-Wan Kenobi through the fire, destroying the loader droid that's trying to save Obi-Wan, in my opinion, I think there's something Vader would have done to make sure that after 10 years of chasing Obi-Wan, that he would let him go so easily. However, the other train of thought is that he's really trying to make Obi-Wan suffer. He really wants to make him suffer, and suffer as he did on Mustafar, as we saw him dragging him through the fire. So I can kind of live with that theory, since if that's going to be the explanation of why he let him go so easily, I guess that's something that I'll have to accept. So guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into this episode, guys. So let's get started with episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, he's in the back there. Just like, damn. Just like Anakin. Ooh, yeah, he looks burned. Yeah, they got him. Ooh, bro, look, they're doing the two together. You had the chance. They're both in the back there.
I am a princess of Alderaan.
That's cute.
Oh, they're going. Who's doing that? Is that Leia? Obi.
I'll be all right.
What would she know? Wow. She cut it out.
I need to find out, Wendy.
She might know, because she heard them talking.
I don't know anything about a path.
Oh, that's Leia, though. She ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Well, let's think a little bit harder, shall we?
Oh, she gonna try to do the mind thing on her?
All right, I'm inside the system. Here we go.
While he's swimming in, just like on the game. Oh, she is trying to do it.
It's the sister contest.
You're strong. At a very young age as well.
I knew she was gonna. Ooh. Oh, that's sweet. That's the just like what the seventh sister has.
Inside there everywhere.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
This isn't your station.
Tom.
Mm-mm.
Tom, can you hear me?
Oh, look. Just like in A New Hope, the communicator. She taking that dude out. Oh. Oh.
Did you hear that?
This Obi gonna have to deal. Nice.
Over there. Let's go.
Ah, just like in A New Hope when he made the noise and made the other stormtroopers look in the other direction.
Help! Somebody help! Please!
Wait a minute. What? Wait.
What is it? I think I've just found out what they're hiding down here. This place isn't a fortress. It's a tomb.
Look at all the former Jedi.
You are
All the former Jedi. Oh man, wow, that's messed up. Oh.
No way out. Stand where you are.
Get him, Obi. Obi's first saber strikes in over 10 years. Uh-oh. Spotted. Uh-oh. Damn. Nice. Oh. Nice. Obi! Nice. Nice. Obi is back. A purge trooper? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, that's too many. Too many. Look at Obi Wan. Go, babe. Where's she going? She gonna close the doors? Nice. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Darn it. Gotta go. Uh-oh, they're opening the door. Go, 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 go. Just go, go. 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 He's gonna let it, as soon as they open that door, he's gonna let the water go. Ah. Obi, let it go. Oh, that was nice. Ooh, look, that damn floating. Damn.
child and an old man. Was it worth it?
What is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. And those are, we call them snow speeders, but they were never really snow speeders. They were fitted to run in the snow. Damn. Ah. She got him. Vader's gonna be pissed though. Live action. Uh-oh. Yeah, y'all done messed up. Whoa!
Would bring.
Whoa!
I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
I put a tracker on the ship. Soon the location of the network and Kenobi will be ours.
It seems I have underestimated you.
But my lord, the base was almost destroyed.
Kenobi is all that matters.
There can be no mistakes. You're certain the tracker is with him.
Yes,
Man, Vader is towering over
where
her.
he goes, it will follow.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's the tracker. She put the tracker in the droid. Ah, darn it. All right, you guys. So, actually a really solid episode. I actually thought it was a very good episode. Obviously a lot shorter than the previous episodes that we received. We still got a little bit of Vader, and the Vader that we got was just as dramatic as he was in the last episode. Not really killing anyone, but he definitely showed what he would go on to do in A New Hope, how in regards to how he treats his personnel, especially when they fail. Reva almost bought it right there. She wasn't able to get that tracker on the ship, and Vader would have probably finished her right there. And it's something that Vader, it's a trick that Vader will use himself in A New Hope when he allows Leia and Han to get away on the Falcon. He puts a tracker on the ship. So a nice little Easter egg right there. There's actually a couple of Easter eggs in this particular episode that I was actually able to catch. Usually not very good at catching those things, but the communicator sitting on the desk when she had to leave. It's the same thing when C-3PO left the communicator on the desk when they were hiding from the Empire in A New Hope. Just a couple of real quick Easter eggs that I was able to catch with this infiltration of the Inquisitorium. I believe is the name of the facility here on this water planet. So, character Tala in this episode is a really interesting character. I like her a lot, and she's obviously been outed as a turncoat, basically. And but she does survive. I wasn't sure if she was going to survive this episode. I thought she pretty much sacrificed herself when she created a distraction. I really enjoy her character as well, and obviously she will be a very big part of the rebellion at this from this point on. So any future stories may have that character in it as a rebel fighter. So really cool, and I think it's a very interesting character that this series has been able to create, and probably will may even get her own novel or perhaps her own comic series. We'll have to see, but really good episode. I did enjoy it a lot. The production value of this episode seemed to have dropped a little bit. The snow speeders, and we call them snow speeders. That's the only name I know them because their introduction to us was on Hoth in Empire Strikes Back. But as you recall, in Empire Strikes Back, they had to be fitted for the cold. So they're not really snow speeders, and I don't know the classification of that particular craft. I just know them by the name that fans have called them over the years as snow speeders. But obviously, as we saw, those speeders are capable of more than just running in the cold. We saw them in action there over the water planet. So really, really cool to see that craft back in action. And in regards to the production value of this particular episode, when you could really tell that I don't want to say that the speeders didn't look good, but they almost look like 1983 technology in that scene. It looked like Empire Strikes Back, sort of. So that's what I'll say about it, especially when they fly inside of the facility. They almost look like toys. Vader was, again, intimidating in this episode. Of course, we only got a little bit of him, but we're still getting Vader, which is really interesting. I've never seen them use Vader as much as they're using him here, but I definitely don't have a problem with it at all. And then, of course, it was really good to see Ewan McGregor back in action as Obi Wan Kenobi, using the saber how he knows how to use it, deflecting laser blasts, and able to direct them in the direction that he wanted to, picking off the stormtroopers with their own blast, and then, of course, him using the Force to hold back the water just long enough so when the troopers came in, he basically destroyed the glass going back towards the troopers where the ocean would swallow them up, and he was able to get out. And then, of course, we saw the troopers floating in that chamber. So that was a really cool scene, and I thought that was very, very, very nice to see him back in action, wielding the saber once again, just as he did in the prequel. So really, really nice, and I did enjoy that a lot. The most compelling scene of this particular episode was the chamber with all of the Jedi. This particular character is definitely from the Clone Wars. There's an episode with him and Ahsoka where they go on this adventure. Some of the other ones I did not recognize, like this young lady here and this particular lady here, but they're all kind of frozen in stasis, kind of. And then, of course, you have this youngling right here, which is really eerie and creepy, but very compelling scene. And I have to wonder if these aren't used as experiments for clones. So I thought this was a very, very solid episode. Obviously not the production value of some of the previous episodes. You had the CGI, and again, forgive me, I don't know the classification of those ships, so I just got to call them snow speeders. But the snow speeders obviously looked a little bit not. They didn't look as good as they probably could have, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. It'll be interesting to see what other fans think about the look of the speeders in action here in this episode. So again, a real enjoyable episode. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm going to go ahead and score this episode, and I'm going to give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. Again, I thought it was I really enjoyed seeing Obi-Wan back in action, wielding the saber how he knows how. So I really enjoyed that a lot. Of course, him using the Force to destroy that glass and let the ocean suck up those troopers was also a very awesome scene as well. So I enjoyed that as well. Vader, the few moments on screen that we had with him, really enjoyable. Thought that was great. The whole infiltration of the Inquisitorium, I thought was suspenseful. And I thought it was really, really good. Tala as well. I enjoyed her character. I thought she did a solid job as well. My only problem with this particular episode would be some of the production value, the way that the speeders looked a little bit. Just some of that stuff was a little bit off, but not so much that I could not enjoy this episode. So really enjoyable episode. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really good also to see O'Shea Jackson in this episode. He's finally shown up. A lot of people thought that he would be Quinlan Vos, but obviously that's not the case. He seems like he is going to also be someone who will be a part of this forming rebellion. Again, this is another character that we may see in future series. More than likely, and what could be a great possibility is the Andor series. And I don't know, I haven't seen the casting list for Andor, but I could definitely see Tala and O'Shea Jackson's character showing up in that series as well as a part of this forming rebellion that is starting to be put together now that the Empire is fully in power. So again, enjoyed the episode, scored it an 8.5, guys, but let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this episode. What did you think of this episode? What did you think of how the speeders looked in action? I did enjoy it. It was nice to see them in action. I really enjoyed that. I just think the production value was a little bit less than what it could have been, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Put those comments down below. And guys, also join me next week when we get episode 5 of this particular series. There's only 6 episodes in this series, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Please do join me next Wednesday for that episode, guys. But again, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi Wan Force Ghost, may the Force be with you always.